nothing too threatening or strenuous. You don't have to do a shamanic ritual. You don't have to take your clothes off or anything like that. But we genuinely can't do this without an audience because of the nature of the piece. It's sort of still a work in process, but we're just putting the finishing touches on it because it's opening in Edinburgh at Assembly Roxy next Thursday, so we'll be taking you there. What did you just do? It's quite close, yeah, it's a week of Thursday. So without further ado, I think we should just kick it off. Thank you very much.
Ini budan yola budan masalah inas to be or not to be, it is a question whether is nowhere in the mind to suffer. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm recording, but I'm not sure what I'm going to record. I can't write this play, so I'm recording. I'm in Moscow in this apartment, but it's not like home. I can't get used to the clouds. I need some sun. It's December, cold and windy. -21 today. I'm dressed, waiting for my wife to pick me up. I should see my ophthalmologist at 3. I shouldn't have been so careless with my eyes. Those eyes got me out of Iran once. Now I have to write a play, but it's hard to read and write because I get headaches. So I'm recording my voice on my father's old dictaphone. But where are you? Who's there? You're listening to my voice. You're not in a car. You're not on a train. A spaceship? No. How many of you are there? Maybe you're gathering and listening to my voice. Oh my God. You are in a theater. You must be in a theater. Then this recording will be played for you in a theater. Great. Then clap your hands for yourself so that the show starts. Now, give me a second. I need a cigarette. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm lying in my bed. Good. I'm putting the ashtray on my chest. I hope I don't burn myself again. So, tell me, how are you doing there in the theater? Is it dark where you are? It's getting really dark where I am. Listen. If it's not totally dark where you are, then you should close your eyes right now. Seriously, close your eyes. Close them. The best blackout in the history of theater. Good. Keep your eyes closed. I'm closing my eyes as well. You know, I used to close my eyes quite a lot as a kid. I'm from a very sunny city called Shiraz. You know, Shiraz wine. It's not like any other cities you visited. London, Paris, Venice. Those cities are beautiful, but Shiraz is different. I grew up with the most blinding sun on earth. The smell of citrus flower in the wind. When I was 7 or 8, I used to lie on the damp grass in the back garden under the bitter orange tree, imagining myself in front of you. I've always imagined you in a theater. Open your eyes now. Open them. Can you see a chair on a stage? There should be one. I must remember to put that in the stage directions. I could be sitting in that chair smiling at you. Can you see me on stage? Look, I'm smiling. Not so young, eh? But still not bald. I am 51. Gray hair, white beard, green eyes, and a sexy voice. What? I'm a middle-aged writer. I'm supposed to be charming. That's my job. I wish I could see you. Tell me, what do you want to see now? You want lights? Music? Actors? Okay. Here is the deal. I'll give you whatever you want if you answer my questions in a loud voice. Deal? Did you answer? Come on, you have to answer me. It's important. I need your voice here. Deal? Yes? I can get you anything. I'm the writer. I can ask for a monkey, a tank, or a skull. I just need an excuse, and you are always the best excuse. So, okay. This is too long. What shall we do next? Maybe we need some actors. But no, actors always complicate things. Directors are not better. Hello. Give me a second. Guys, that's my wife. I have to go now, but I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Sorry, guys. I'm at the eye doctor. Things are a bit serious with my eyes. I have to go back for a proper test tomorrow. My wife took a cab. The traffic is horrible. I'd rather walk. If it was not for my eyes, I wouldn't stay here another minute. I need some sun. My whole afternoon took less than a second for you. How do you feel about that? Anyway, how are you doing? I couldn't stop thinking about you even when I was listening to the doctor. I even tried to take out my dictaphone and record his voice. Isn't that funny? Did you smile? My wife noticed and smiled. I guess she smiled because I can't see faces clear now. Still, I wish I could see your face. I spent my whole evening waiting to meet my doctor, thinking about you. Just me and my wife in the waiting room till the next guy came in. The next guy came in. That's a great idea. Did the next person come on the stage? Yes? No? Okay, dear audience. Who's sitting in the first audience row in left-hand corner? If you are the individual sitting in the front row in the left-hand seat of audience, I want you to stand up right now and go on stage. I'm not suggesting this, I'm demanding it. Do it for me. I'm trying my best to imagine every second of you in the theater. Dear everyone, please give this brave person a round of applause. Stage manager, will you kindly get this person a chair? Thank you. Okay, my onstage friend, are you nervous? something to drink? Coffee? Beer? Wine? I have an idea here, and you have to help. Just like a doctor has a chance to save a patient. That should be a good feeling, huh? Okay, dear left-hand audience member now sitting on stage. Oops, it's a very long name. What shall I call you? What's your first name?
Georgia.
Do you have a middle name, last name?
Simpkindale.
Okay, would you mind if I give you a ticket and call you number 1?
Not at all.
How do you feel, number 1? Can you say it in a word, just one word?
Awkward.
I had the same feeling once when I was 23, 24. I went to a party and I got totally drunk. I was sitting in the kitchen eating cake when suddenly I see this beautiful girl coming my way. Oh my God. Is she going to talk to me? She's going to talk to me. Number 1, do you mind if you read with me? It helps me to feel her presence once again. Thank you. Dear stage manager, would you hand number 1 the papers? Okay, you should read the first line. Try to sync with my voice. Remember, I'm just a recorded voice. Okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Do you have a cigarette?
She sat next to me, just like me and you right now. I offered her a cigarette and a light.
They say you're a writer. Is that true?
If that's what they say.
What do you write?
I was a poet. Now I write plays.
I hate poems. What kind of plays do you write?
Hard to say.
Okay, let's see a play.
What? Here? I said. Maybe I laughed. I don't remember.
A good play can be played anywhere.
Yeah, but you need actors, costumes, and lights.
Playwrights are more boring than poets. They don't even know
She
how to
turned
play.
away. Never looked back. I often thought about her. How can I play a play without actors? How can I make a play on a piece of paper? How can I play? You won't leave the stage, number 1, will you?
No.
Would you talk louder, please?
No.
How old are you?
32.
You look like you're 23. Have you ever got drunk?
What was that?
Can you tell me what you see now? Can you name 3 things?
Brown chairs, exit sign, and a woman
Good,
with green
good.
shoes.
Enough, brilliant. Now, imagine you are in the doctor's waiting room. You've got your ticket, you became a number, patient number 1, and now you have to wait. Since you're here with me, number 1, I want you to do me another favor. Can you pick 2 more people to join you in the waiting room? Anyone. Just look at the audience. Go on. Can we have some more light on the audience, please? 2 more seats, dear stage manager. Please help them come on stage. Get them some coffee or tea. Done? Yes? You know, guys, I've been testing this recording thing for a while. I think it's a very good way to get rid of actors and directors. We can even get rid of writers as well. Imagine a theater full of audience talking to themselves, questioning themselves, answering themselves. I would die to be in such a theater. When I took this dictaphone, there was only one recorded track on it. My father reading parts of Hamlet. I've never read Hamlet. I started reading bits of it yesterday. My eyes don't help. I get headaches. Okay. Can you raise your hand if you have read Hamlet, then can you tell me the story in a nutshell? Huh. Did any of you ever meet Shakespeare in person? I did. I haven't read Hamlet, but I met Shakespeare. Trust me, I met him in a small theater when I was 7 or maybe 8. I fell asleep before the show began, and then I woke up in the middle and saw a man holding a skull. So I started to cry. I was a kid. That's when I met William. I could smell his breath and feel his bristly, rough face as he approached me. He must have been sitting behind me, probably in the row behind. There's nothing to worry about. I had a son your age. Close your eyes and go back to your dreams. I closed my eyes, and I saw what I've never seen before. I wasn't scared, not anymore. Fine. That's not a true story, but hey, it is a story. And stories are the only lies which are appreciated. I've always felt I'm blessed because people let me lie to them and make up stories to surprise them. There is always more truth in a lie. I know you've been waiting, and I don't want to keep you here forever, so let's have some fun. Dear patients, in a few seconds, our stage manager, the nurse, will use the dictaphone to record your voice as you play a game called I Am, but I Can't. It's a very simple game. I made it just for you. Which one of you is sitting in the middle? Number 1.
Yes.
You are called But. The person on your left, number 2, is called I Am. The person on your right, number 3, is called I Can't. Clear, huh? Answer me. Clear?
Yeah.
I want you to be one mind, one patient, and tell us one story. Easy, huh? One of the things you tell the doctor. I Am starts the game. I am Asim, or I'm going blind. Then But continues the story with But I have an operation tomorrow, and I can't, finishes the round like, whatever. I can't tell you how nervous I am. Then, the second round starts, and so on. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask the stage manager after they've paused me. The stage manager, pause my voice to start the game.
Is that clear? Do we have to say medical things or
No.
no? Whatever.
So you could say, I am at the young men,
Yeah.
but I'm still sober. I can't wait to get to the bar. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Anything you like. So, you ready?
I am trained to be an astronaut.
But I don't like space.
I can't imagine how I'm going to get into the rocket.
I am a terrible liar.
But I like that.
I can't do a lie.
I am going to run out of ideas.
But secretly I'm full of them.
I can't wait to see what I am going to say next.
I am somebody who leads a very dull life.
But not many people know that.
I can't believe I'm doing this instead of sitting at my desk.
I am very worried about my right arm.
But I am not sure what to do about it.
I can't tell you what happened to it.
Very nice. Can we have a round of applause?
just seen the doctor. Now I'm hiding in the toilet. I feel safer here. My wife is standing outside, probably next to the door. She's knocking on the door every 2 minutes to check if I'm okay. They dilated my eyes. They numbed my eyeballs. They clipped them open. They injected fluid into the eyeballs. I saw some liquid rush in. Okay, Mia. I'm sitting here in front of the TV, holding Hamlet in my hand. I'm starting to see ghosts. First one letter becomes 2, 2 becomes 4. Almost everything is blaring. I can't even tell a person from their ghost. My dad once made me a kaleidoscope out of an old cardboard tube. We used some colorful pebbles from the beach. A very red sunset over the Caspian Sea, the wet eye of the Middle East. That's how my eyes see now. Shiny, colorful, but fake. Like through tears or in a broken kaleidoscope. Okay. I need 2 more volunteers now. Number 2 and 3. It's your turn, I guess. Each of you may pick one person to come on stage. Go on. We need 5 people in our waiting room. We want to play a very fun game now. And hey, we serve some drinks on the stage. Dear stage manager, more chairs for number 4 and 5. Make sure that we have 5 people on the stage now. Okay, everyone. Clap hand for our new patients to go on stage. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You're being so patient here. You are helping me imagine what I'm seeing at my end, or even helping me see what I can't. For that, I deeply appreciate your help. Okay, here is the game we're going to play. An eye test. I'll give the 5 of you a moment to choose someone else in the waiting room. Maybe number 2, number 5, whoever. Take a really good look. Now, focus on details. Good. Colors. The color of their skins, clothes, hair, eyes, lips. Good. Good. Now close your eyes. All 5 of you. Keep them closed. The rest of the audience will keep an eye on you so that you don't cheat. Today, I got my test result. It's official now. I'm going blind. I have an operation the day after tomorrow, an eye transplant. There is a chance I'll get my sight back. I wonder what things I'd remember if I went blind, what things I'd forget if I lost my sight. Will I remember the doctor's surgery in a week, my wife's skin in a month, my own face in a year? What do you remember, dear players? Do you still remember the colors you saw? Will you please shout out all the colors you remember, really loud, all together. Keep your eyes closed, as many colors as you can. 3, 2, 1, go!
Blue, red, black, brown.
Ah, beautiful. I couldn't even hear what you saw, but lovely. Open your eyes. Relax, open them. You know, the sound of your hands cheers me up. So clap your hands for everyone on the stage. A young Iranian can only get a passport if he does military service. In my 30s, my eyes got so bad I didn't have to join the army. I finally got out and lived in London for a while. There, I met this tall, handsome playwright from Manchester. He had very bad eyesight too. Every 6 weeks, he had to have an injection into his eyes to stop the retina detaching itself from the eyeball. I met him again 4 years ago and asked how he was doing. He smiled and said, "Eyes without feeling, feeling without sight." I just noticed it's from the closet scene in Hamlet. Is blindness more common in writers? Homer, Milton, Joyce, and Borges, of course. Surely not me. I'm a nobody just trying to get to the end of Hamlet, and I can hardly see the words. You've mentioned many colors. Most people think blindness is just black, but Borges says blindness is often red and black. Just like when you cover your open eyes with your hands. Have you ever tried it? Okay, let's give it a try. Everyone, even the audience. It is worth seeing what Borges saw. Please keep your eyes open, but cover them with both your hands. Cover them. Uncover them. Cover them. And uncover them. Now, cover them, cover them. Look up, right up. Do you see the red and black Borges saw? Do you see the clouds? What shapes do you see? I often see a camel when I play this game, sometimes a whale. Okay, fine. Drop your hands, open your eyes, see as much as you can. I'm going to hospital tonight. I'll have my operation in the morning. I talked to my mother today. I try not to talk to her too often. She always asks questions I don't have the strength to answer. Just like the closet scene where Hamlet is talking to his mom. It's become almost impossible to read. I had to ask my wife to help. The whole beauty of a text for me is the physical shape, the spaces and paragraphs. In my mind's eye, I used to see pages when I went to theater. Okay. We need 2 more volunteers to fill our waiting room. Doesn't matter if it's true or not, our story is finally taking a shape. A room full of patients who are going blind. Who would pick these 2 people now? The last 2 people who came on the stage. Number 4 and 5. Dear stage manager, are you there?
Yes.
Would you help them to pick 2 more participants? Anyone? I'm going to pack now. Today I listened to some of my recordings. I couldn't recognize my own voice. Reality changes as soon as it gets recorded. You become younger or older once you become a track. It's totally like the camel whale cloud. It's neither a camel nor a whale. It's a changing cloud. That's why no one understands Hamlet. A photo of a cloud is never a cloud. Have you ever looked at clouds through broken glass? I was in Iran during the Iran-Iraq war in the bombing. My father used to tape up the windows, and yet we still always had broken glass on our carpet. I remember lying on a Kashan rock, closing one eye, squinting at the sun reflecting in the shards and splinters now you're 7 people on the stage. That must be an image. A waiting room full of numbered patients. Did you guys say hello to each other? No? Why don't you do that quickly? Maybe you should shake hands and introduce yourselves. Yes, please. Say hello to your fellows on stage. Introduce yourself. You're not just numbers. Find out each other's name. Okay. Outside is -27. Can't even hear the sound of the snow shoals. I will be heading to this Russian hospital in a few minutes. But I promise to get back to you after the surgery, and then we must play this game. I always wanted to play in a theater. Good news. I finished Hamlet today. Ah, poor boy. True or not, he even killed himself for the sake of his father's story. Dear stage manager, are you still there?
Yes.
You've been a friend as faithful as Horatio was to Hamlet. Will you do me a favor?
Sure.
Please pause my voice now. Play me again afterwards. We have another game to play. Pause me.
Okay, the play stops at this point because Nassim died in a car crash 2 months ago in Tehran. He was 33. The last thing that he wanted us to do was play a game, and even though he didn't manage to complete his recording, we're going to play the game anyway because it's what he would have wanted us to do. So, everybody close your eyes. In the audience as well, and on stage, everyone shut your eyes. Now, I'm going to touch 2 people on the shoulder. If I touch you on the shoulder, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. So, if I have touched you on the shoulder, open your eyes now, have a little look around the stage, and make eye contact with the other person I touched on the shoulder. And when you've made contact, shut your eyes again. Now everybody open your eyes. There are 2 people in this room who are murderers. In a moment I'm going to ask you all to close your eyes, and we'll see what happens. Everybody close your eyes, including in the audience. Murderers, open your eyes. Make contact, have a little look around, and pick a victim. Now when you've picked one between you, point them out. Okay. Murderers, close your eyes. All right, open your eyes, everyone. Now in the night, someone was brutally, horribly murdered. Who's looking shifty? It's your job as a community to have a look around and find the murderers. What do we reckon? Anyone on stage looking like they've changed their body language? Or like they've got a secret? Anybody?
I think you started looking around too quickly. Like, oh, no, it's not me, too quickly. Who did? You did.
Okay. So we've got a bit of
I think you're being a bit too confused, to be honest.
Okay.
That's a telltale sign.
Okay. Does anyone else back up either of these claims?
Well, I think that there's someone on this side, on the other side of the room, definitely, who's a murderer.
Okay. Anyone, are you feeling particularly inclined towards anyone over here?
No.
No? Okay.
I think you would tend to point to somebody further away from you than close.
Okay. So, I mean, who does that lean
Well,
towards?
that
as a murderer?
suggests somebody over there.
Someone over there. Okay.
I now think it's definitely someone over there.
Okay, does anyone want to make any other very specific accusations, or are we happy to go with these two accusations that we've had already? No? No? Okay, so we've got two people accused. We're now going to take a vote. Unless either of the accused would like to defend themselves any further. Have you got anything else you want to say in your defence?
I'm never going to harm anyone.
I'm very harmless. I'm quite observant.
Okay. All right, based on that, we're going to take a vote now. So, everyone on stage, raise your hand if you think it was number 6 over here. It's 3. Okay. And everyone else on stage, raise your hand if you think it was number 2. So we've got 3 to 2 there. Did you abstain, or did you?
Oh, can I vote?
You can vote.
Oh, yeah, I think it's that person.
Okay, so we've got a tie. So that means that you can all go to sleep tonight, but both murderers are still out there. So, everybody close your eyes. Audience members, you can keep your eyes open. Murderers, open your eyes. Have a little think between you and pick a person. Who are you going to get rid of? Okay. Murderers, shut your eyes. So, everyone open your eyes. In the night, there has been a second brutal murder. What are we thinking?
I think it is the lovely lady in the pink top.
That's a very strong and definite lie.
I'm thinking it's not him.
That's excellent powers.
We were wrong.
Okay.
Those
Does anybody want to change their vote now?
Yes.
Back to the first person who was accused. What are we thinking?
No,
I mean, we've
somebody
got a
else.
very strong accusation over here. What have you got to say in your defence?
Well, I didn't do it. He's my colleague. I would never do that.
You could be a very lazy murderer and just kill the people nearest you.
Are you looking for promotion?
I wouldn't take his role.
There are 2 murderers, so we've got 2 people to find.
I think my colleague's trying to bump me down.
I think you are talking a lot and accusing a lot of people.
Okay. So we've got a counter accusation. And what have you got to say in your defence? Number 3.
Maybe I am the murderer.
Okay, interesting. Okay, let's have two accusations. I think we've got one quite strong one over here, and one other person to accuse.
I'm gonna go with Lily as well.
Yeah? Okay, so we've got 2 accusations. Let's take a vote. Who votes that it is indeed Lily number 3? Ooh. Right, well, I'm sorry, but majority rules, and this is quite a harsh community. And if you are found to be guilty, you are executed, so you are dead. Before you take your seat again, can you just tell us whether or not you were innocent or whether you were a murderer? Right. Thank you very much. You can take a seat. So, community, how do you feel? You've offed an innocent person.
I feel worried because the murderer's still here.
Yeah, that's a
There's
good
only
point.
4 of us.
So there are now 2 innocents and 2 murderers.
Yeah.
So it's not looking good. Okay. Everybody close your eyes. Audience members, you can keep your eyes open. Murderers, open your eyes. Who's it going to be? Think carefully. You might want to think tactically. Make contact with each other. Pick a person. Okay. And murderers, close your eyes again. Righto, everyone open your eyes. So, we've got 3 people left. Can
I'm completely guilty.
And I'm definitely a murderer. So it does look like, unfortunately, the odds are in favour of evil. So yeah, evil has won. That is the end of the game because it's such a clear win for the murderers. Can we have a round of applause for everyone who took part? Evil will out. That's the end. There is nothing else. And to be or not to be, that was the question. Thank you very much.
I am training to be an astronaut, but I don't like space. I can't imagine how I'm going to get into the rocket. I am a terrible liar, and I like that. I can't tell a lie. I am going to run out of ideas, but secretly I'm full of them. I can't wait to see what I am going to say next. I am somebody who leads a very dull life, but not many people know that. I can't believe I'm doing this instead of sitting at my desk upstairs. I am very worried about my right arm, but I am not sure what to do about it. I can't tell you what happened to it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Okay, for taking time off work. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. And thank you for coming. That's really helpful to us because obviously, as you can tell, this is not something we can do without you at all. In fact, we try, and in the morning we'll rehearse without any members of the audience, but it doesn't really work. So, thank you. Come again. You were very sneaky, too. That was good. I'm impressed. I think that's some of the best. Did you know?
I just kept my eyes closed.
Did you? To find out.
That was incredible.
Very good.
It stopped.
I think not, because we said we didn't know anything about
Let's
it.
let it for a little while because we might have some feedback.
Was that
Oh,
enjoyable,
okay.
or was that like
I like the idea.
I'm just going to take off the stage lighting. Okay. Sister. Cheers, John.
These are good things. Is there any point did you feel sort of threatened